Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise and I do collective readings. They are timeless, so this could be your past, present, or future. Please use your discernment when watching my videos. I'm going to jump right in. Thanks again for stopping by and supporting my channel. What's the message for the collective? So, spiritual writer, you're being called to explore sharing knowledge, insight, and wisdom through written words to bring clarity and healing. Spiritual retreat host, you're being called to explore hosting spiritual events or retreats to promote clarity and complete renewal. And ruins, you're being called to explore the ancient Norse method of divination using the alphabet to assess higher guidance and to see into the future. These could be your spiritual gifts. They don't have to be. I like to pull them to see what's out in the energy. Just a message for the collective. Message for the collective. Just a message for the collective. Okay, I'm not going to use the past lives card today. Nothing's coming out. So let's move on to the Akashic Records. What's the message for the collective? Have faith. Things aren't always easy. You have to have faith in things. Yeah, when you have faith, things flow. When you have faith, you begin to have inner peace. You let go of any outside circumstances, any frustrations that you have with people, places, and things. You're able to vibrate at a higher level. You're able to see things others can't. Professional assistance. You may need to seek wise counsel from your spirit team, or this could be something in your personal life where you need to seek legal or financial assistance. But whatever it is, you'll know who you need to contact. Yeah, you've accepted things the way they are and you've taken charge, so your abundance will be coming in. You're very brave for forgiving whoever it is in your energy. Whatever person, place, or thing you've had to forgive, you're very brave. Okay. Let's see. That one went on the floor. Bridge of Dreams. Dreams are a bridge to your soul's depth. Cross it to uncover your truest desires and directions. So pay attention to your dreams, because it's bridging you from this world into the dream world. It's giving you guidance. In the path. That's too many. Let's see. What is the message for the collective? Astral compass, the stars from a celestial compass that guides you. Follow its light and navigate your soul's journey with clarity. So your compass, your inner compass is showing you your true north. And this could be happening in your dreams. Yeah, I keep hearing dream journal. Spiritual evolution. Every awakening is a chance for spiritual evolution. Let transformation be your strength. So right now your soul's growing. You're receiving that universal wisdom from the universe. And that's because you're aligned with your true north. You know where you're supposed to go. You're bridging all your dreams. You're making them come true. Blessings of the celestial. So you're receiving support from the universe because you've been walking with grace. You've been making the right decisions. Yeah, you're moving with confidence and courage right now. And that's because you're embodying your wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom to share with people. The universe wants you to share that wisdom. What's the message? Lunar luminous. Bask in the lunar luminous, absorbing the intuitive and reflective energies of the moon. So you may need to go out and stargaze. May need to draw upon the moon, gain that energy. When I see a butterfly, I think of a transformation that just happened. So you could have went through a spiritual awakening. Title of emotions. Navigate the ebb and flow of emotions, finding peace in the cyclical nature of ties. Cyclical. So pay attention to the cycles. Solar plexus. Seeing solar plexus. Flame of purification. So you're going through a purification right now. You're passing through that flame. You're releasing all that old energy and you're making way for new relationships. You could have water and fire in your chart. Or someone in your energy has water or fire. What's the message for the collective? Let those fears go. You need to tap into your shadow side. Again, you need to go out and spend time in the moonlight. Draw upon the energy of the moon. Let it be. So embrace your journey. Be open and trusting to that the universe is going to lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. So just let everything be in your life, because right now you're being divinely guided. You need to trust in that wisdom of the universe. It's not going to steer you in the wrong direction. We're speaking of the universe. We're speaking of God. We're speaking of the Holy Spirit. We're speaking of Jesus. We're speaking of the universe in general, the whole solar system. There's a lot out there. Just remember, whatever you put out there comes back. So if you're putting positivity out in the world, positivity will come back to your life. If you're putting negativity out in the world, negativity will come back to your life. Just remember that. And I don't know why I was drawn to say that, but somebody needs to hear that. It's the message. It's the message. So your abundance, prosperity, it's all yours. You have so much gratitude. You give gratitude every day. You're there for other people. Enchantment. There's miracles and magic all around you. So see it. You know? Yeah, see that, those miracles, the magic that's in your life. Be grateful for everything, and that abundance will come in. You don't, if it hasn't already. And you're regrouping right now. You waited, you stopped, you're looking at, you're taking stock of your life. You're checking in with yourself so that you get that clarity, so you know what your true intentions are. Because you've been walking with grace. You've been clearing out those old storylines, those old energies. It's the message for the collective. Message for the collective. It's the message for the collective. Holy Spirit. Message for the collective. Message for the collective. Okay. So right now you need to detach from whatever the situation is and just be in the present. Because the universe is saying it's time to surrender and expand your knowledge. Release all those old energies and speak your truth. Because you have the choices. You have choices. Sometimes if you step back and just look at the situation and let it go and have that patience, you're going to allow things to flow. It's a message. Message, Holy Spirit. Message. So things are being balanced. It could be in any part of your life. There needs to be balance. You're doing the inner work. You've had a labyrinth of choices, so you may have, there may have been so many choices in your life, and you've had to make so many decisions, and that you embrace those decisions with whatever they were. They were the right decisions for you. They were. You charted your own course in life. You planted those seeds. And right now they are sprouting. You're going to be mastering things because your goals are worthy. Be in the here and now because it's going to clear your mind. You're resurrecting from the old and you're starting anew. Letting everything go. What's the message? What is the message, Holy Spirit? Message for the collective. What's the message for the collective? Message. Ooh, okay, we're gonna see. So someone has their eye on you. Yeah. Someone wants to date you. Someone new. They're head over heels for you. They're falling in love with you. Yeah. You have a new energy. It's beautiful. You could be going out for dinner. Be open to it. What's the message? 5 of Wands. That came out in reverse. So someone's not in their ego anymore. But they do have regression. They have aggression for you. Because they've been competing with you. They could have fire in your chart right now. You have oh my gosh. You have new opportunities. You have abundance coming in. You're a very stable person with the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands, draw upon your creativity because there's gonna be a new path there. You're gonna receive some inspiration. There's heavy fire out here and there's earth. You could be an earth sign. Yeah. Something new. Could be that new relationship, that new person. Could be a new job offer. Could be a new home. So you're really tired of the drama. You've moved on from that. From energies that are addicted to your energy. You've just said that's it. You're done. And you're checking on yourself. You're putting yourself first. You're doing the hard work. Figuring out who you are. And you got rid of all those old energies. You threw out the trash. You got rid of things. You're tossing out. You're cleaning. You could be cleaning house. You could be getting rid of old things that no longer suit you anymore. Getting rid of the things that are tied to old memories that you just don't care for anymore. What's the message? Message for the collective. What's the message for the collective? Message for the collective, Holy Spirit. So, Weeping Willow, number 24. Let's read this card. Weeping Willow, rituals honoring ancestors and other lives. A weeping willow stands elegantly against the backdrop of a full moon. It stretches up to the sky while its roots extend deep into rich dark soil. The Weeping Willow card represents your ancestral line as well as anyone who has lived on earth before. The long, graceful branches of this tree are notorious for surviving high winds, signifying your own resilience, bolstered by those who come before you. The extensive nature of their roots are a reminder of how wide and deep your roots also travel. You are always connected to the vastness of the human experience through your DNA and subconscious memories. If the idea of reincarnation is true and your soul experiences many lives on earth, then you are your own ancestor. This is not to say that you have embodied every person on your family tree or that you've only had lives in certain areas of the world. What is important to note is that your healing in this lifetime serves to honor those who came before you, which includes yourself. Celebrating your ancestors and healing generational trauma not only benefits the collective, but it also heals you on a deep soul level. The weeping willow encourages you to look at your ancestral line, research your DNA, family history, historical connections, and beliefs around your ancestors. If possible, find a photograph or keepsake of an ancestor to display in your living space. Practice the rituals they would have held sacred. This could include cooking, gardening, sewing, ceremonies. In doing so, you could activate soul memories within you, which encourages healing. This card can also serve as, when you are feeling deep emotions and cannot pinpoint the cause. It is possible that experiences of your ancestors or other lifetimes you've lived are coming to the surface, asking to be acknowledged. Seeking the assistance of a healing practitioner can help you to process emotions. Feel the beauty and strength of the weeping willow within you as you search the past for understanding, clarity, and healing. Reminder, you are your own ancestor, and any healing you experience will ripple forward and backwards through time. Let's see. What's the message for the collective? Message for the collective. What is the message for the collective? 0404, slow down. So balance, power struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, relentlessness, low vibrations, and warning. So you need to pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. (1717) drama alert. Independent soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, and aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Oh. 3 cards. Well, I'm only going to take the one that's on the floor, which is 1818, willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. That's just beautiful. So between all this drama and slowing down in your life, you actually have the willpower to move forward. So the universe says, don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made, even if you can't see it. See the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Don't force things to happen. They're going to happen when they happen. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you're giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. So there may be somebody in your life that keeps hurting you over and over again, and you keep allowing them to do this. And you need to stop that pattern. You need to say enough is enough and just move on from that person. Be the bigger person and just walk away. I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take the leap of faith. So you're being asked to take the leap of faith. Maybe there's a project that you started that you thought you weren't good enough for, but the universe is saying you are. I'm going to leave this here. This is a beautiful message. I thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. I hope you come back again soon. Thanks again and have a great day.